The Wayzata girls basketball team once again was one of the top teams in the state this past season. In this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, Chaz Mootz profiles a senior captain and led the Trojans to something they hadn't accomplished in over 4 decades.
When it comes to being competitive, there's no one that wants to win more than Sophie Hawkinson.
Anytime I'm doing anything, I kind of want to win, and I have that competitive side to me. A lot of it comes from my dad. Like, we would always play one-on-one in the driveway when I was younger, and I would get blocked all the time.
It didn't take long for Sophie's head coach, Julie Stewart,
She just makes people around her better.
to figure out what number 12 was all about.
She's just a winner. She will compete, and prepare.
Sophie Hawkinson.
Sophie was a state championship winner on the soccer pitch this past fall for the Wayzata girls soccer team.
Sophie Hawkinson, a shot and a goal.
Soccer was the first sport Sophie loved, but that changed to hoops once she started playing competitively.
I remember rec basketball, especially our 3rd grade season. I've been the seniors now, we were all playing together then mostly, and so I remember that really well.
The next year, Sophie and her team won the 4th grade state tournament. 8 years later, and much of that same group has made it a mission this season to get back to state.
Proving ourselves to everyone has been super fun, and it being your senior year is just so special, and getting to play with the seniors that I've been growing up with now, just so fun, and it's kind of full circle moment.
With 4 games left in the regular season, Sophie and the Trojans held an 18-4 record and needed one more late conference win to secure at least a tie of their program's first conference title in 42 years.
The Hopkins Royals on the road to take on the Wayzata Trojans.
Against Hopkins, Wayzata got up 12-0, but 3 minutes into the game, Sophie went down.
It was devastating.
An ACL injury abruptly ended Sophie's senior season.
It was emotional, I would say, and it's just something that definitely not prepared for, and it's kind of something you kind of dread as an athlete.
2 weeks after the injury, Sophie had a successful surgery on her left knee. Despite battling through a lot of pain, it didn't take long for Sophie to get back in the gym, supporting those teammates she's been playing with
Pass, Tessa.
for 10 years.
You're good.
Day 3 from surgery, and she's in our gym at practice.
Here you go.
She, went down. The next day, she's in our gym at practice.
From the bench, Sophie helped will her team to a win in the same game she went down. Wayzata took home their first late conference title since 1983 and won their next 4 games.
Obviously, you don't want to lose someone like a senior in that moment, but I think them knowing that I believe in them can also go a long way. Good shot, Lindsay!
The Trojans fell 1 game short of a trip to the state tournament and saw their season end with a 23-5 record. Sophie's playing days aren't over yet though. Next fall, she'll enroll at North Dakota State University.
I wasn't really recruited that much by some schools, but they were a school that I felt just got me, and especially now with my knee, they have just been awesome about it. I couldn't have asked for more support from them, and so they just made me even more confident about my decision these past 2 weeks.
The road back to the hardwood will be a long one for Sophie, but that want to always win keeps her going.
I know that I'm going to work as hard as I can with this, as I would prepping for college as if I could be playing right now. I don't want this injury to hold me back in any way, and I'm just really excited to get on the court as a Bison, so I think just having that urge will also motivate me through this process and get me to where I need to be.
Before Sophie suffered her season-ending injury, she was averaging 20 points per game for the Trojans. She is also a candidate for Miss Basketball, with the finalists being named on March 16th. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.